Hello friends, welcome or welcome back to Get Ready with America. My name is SJ and I'm getting you ready for the 2022 elections state by state. This video will be discussing Ohio, where they're just doing all of it this year. My eye look will be inspired by the Scarlet Carnation state flower thanks to political opponents being friends and then McKinley being assassinated. Look it up. If you want to watch any other 2022 state preview videos, I'll have my Votemas playlist linked below, where you'll also find links to more info about the elections in Ohio, as well as all the makeup I'm using. Standard disclaimer, this video was filmed and posted in early January. I hope the vast majority of the information I'm sharing will still be relevant whenever you're watching this up to the state's primary date, but we haven't hit most candidate filing deadlines, so something in this video could be outdated at this point. Check the state government links in the description box for the most up-to-date information. Let's get into it. Republican Rob Portman, who famously stopped being homophobic when his son came out, will not be running for a third term to the U.S. Senate. This is one of the most hotly contested seats in the country, and the press has apparently checked with everyone to see if they're running, including LeBron. He's not. The Democratic race is less hectic, with two major contenders. Rep. Tim Ryan, who ran for president in 2020, in case you forgot about that, and Morgan Harper, a former senior advisor at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Harper has backing from national orgs that support progressive candidates seeking office, while Ryan is racking up institutional endorsements and is basically considered the de facto nominee right now. And honestly, I'm just hoping this is a much less messy race than the special in the 11th last year, because whoever wins and all of the Democratic aligned organizations are going to need all of the strength and money to get through the general. 12 Republicans have declared their intention to run for the seat, but there are 4 high-profile candidates getting the early attention and support. Jane Timken, former chair of the Ohio GOP, who keeps doing polls and releasing them even though she's always in second in them. Thanks, girl. Josh Mandel, former state treasurer, leading in all those polls, who is actually in his 40s. Mike Gibbons, an investment banker and fundraiser for Trump's campaigns, trying a second time for the nomination. And J.D. Vance, author of Hillbilly Elegy, who I guess needed something to blow his movie royalties on. All 4 of them are pretty far right-wing, which indicates where the state party is kind of going, since they're replacing a fairly moderate Republican, again, who loves the gays since his son is gay. The projection is that the seat is likely to stay red, but I don't know. If the Republican candidate really goes off the deep end to appease Trump, who hasn't endorsed in the race yet, it might not work out for them. Ohio lost a House district, giving them 15 seats this year. Tim Ryan's district was the one combined with another one, so that problem was easily solved. Unfortunately, that other district is a red one, so there goes at least one blue seat. Democrats are hoping they have a chance to flip the 1st district, which now contains all of Cincinnati, which just went the progressive Democrat route for their mayor, and where Steve Chabot voted against certifying the 2020 election. However, in the 9th district, while Democratic Rep. Marcy Kaptur handily won re-election in 2020 with 63% of the vote, Her district now is currently projected to be a toss-up race. The final potential fight is in the 13th district, which is being vacated by Republican Anthony Gonzalez, who voted to impeach Trump after January 6th, established the January 6th Commission, hold Steve Bannon in contempt of Congress, and for the infrastructure bill. Yeah, he's gotten lots of death threats this year. The district actually leans blue, and State Rep Amelia Sykes just stepped down from her leadership position and is seriously considering a run for Congress or another office in Ohio, which might bring some serious attention to the district, especially since Trump has endorsed one of his former aides, Max Miller, for the seat, though that was to make Gonzalez sad. And then there's the gubernatorial race. Republican Governor Mike DeWine is running for a second term with his running mate, Lieutenant Governor Jon Husted. He has been pretty responsible with his COVID response as chief executive of the state, and that, of course, means he needs to be stopped. Jim Renacci, a Trump-aligned former congressman, wants to take wokeness out of the classroom. He selected a Christian film producer to be his running mate. Polling hasn't been done since last May, so while Renacci was ahead then, no idea what it's looking like now. For the Democrats, former Cincinnati Mayor John Cranley faces former Dayton Mayor Nan Whaley. I can't find all that much on what's going on with the race, but the little I found makes it seem like these two don't like each other very much, so things could get messy. Whaley has lots of endorsements from state legislators, city mayors, and most notably Senator Sherrod Brown, the beacon of hope for all Democrats in Ohio. Predictions have this one ultimately staying Republican, but like the Senate race, who knows? Some wrong moves and right ones could flip it. Half of the state Senate and all of the state House are up for re-election. Republicans have strong majorities in both and are probably going to keep them. There are elections for Attorney General, Secretary of State, Treasurer, the Chief Justice of the state Supreme Court, and 2 Supreme Court seats, both of which are held by Republicans, neither of which are being contested, and one of which is filled by Governor DeWine's son. Maybe people should challenge them, I don't know. Gonna ignore that these wings are not even. Thanks. Ohio's primary is on May 3rd, and the deadline to register to vote is April 4th. Those convicted of a felony can re-register upon release from incarceration, and 17-year-olds can vote for candidates in the primary if they will be 18 for the general. There will be early in-person voting April 5th to May 2nd, and anyone can request a mail-in ballot. ID will be checked at your polling location early or on the 3rd. And that's the look. Please be sure to check the description box for the playlist of all my Votemas videos, as well as links to learn more about voting in Ohio. I'll be covering all 50 states and DC, so check the playlist or stay tuned to learn about your state. Please help the channel, the algorithm, and democracy by liking this video right down there and leaving a comment to say, hey, this one was a lot and I got no prompt. Subscribe to the channel so the next Votemas video shows up right in your feed. Thanks. I'll see you again soon.